Welcome back to my channel. Kick back and enjoy this ride. If you're new to this channel, don't forget to join the Assemble Army by hitting that like, subscribing to the channel, sharing this video on all your social media. And if you're already subscribed, thank you for subscribing. Hit that notification bell. Today's video, I'm gonna give you my preview / you could say mini review on Zombie Army 4 Dead War. I played about 4 hours of the campaign. Hitler has been sent to hell. His undead army has risen once again. It's up to 4 soldiers to send them back to hell for where they came. The campaign can be played solo or online with 3 other players. If you play solo, you're completely alone. There are no AI companions to help you. There are 4 playable characters, 2 guys, 2 girls. You can customize all characters with a variety of clothing options, from headgear to body gear. There are 3 types of weapons. You can carry a primary and secondary weapon with a variety of rifles, pistols, automatic shotguns, machine guns. All these weapons can be further customized with different paint jobs, charms, fire and electric attachments that are temporary and also permanent. You will be able to acquire all these customization options by completing tasks or opening chests. The weapons feel good and are very satisfying to shoot, as you blow off heads, body parts to pieces in a very satisfying, gruesome way, similar to the Resident Evil games, but even more gory. Ain't nothing more satisfying in a game than watching as your bullets rip bodies in half and into meaty pieces. There are also a variety of different grenades, explosives, traps, from regular to electric and fire types. Similar to Call of Duty, there are perks, upgrades for characters and weapons. You can acquire perks and upgrades by completing tasks and opening chests. You can choose 2 perks. Later you will open more spots for more perks. There are also different melee options you can unlock completing tasks or leveling up. Each location also has red barrels you can explode to take out a large horde of the undead, among other different types of traps, such as a hanging contraption you can shoot and it falls and crushes the enemies below. In my 4 hours, the locations have been varied. In the first 2 chapters, the experience has been different. They are semi-open. There are enough nooks and crannies to satisfy those that love to explore like myself. For example, the first chapter you start in the streets of Milan. The second chapter you're traveling on a boat through Italy. As you're stopping to pick up gas to continue the journey, you make different stops to pick up the gas. Throughout these chapters, there were many chests to open, comics to collect, notes to read that tell the backstory of what's going on in the world. There are also other collectibles that come as cards. You can collect them by killing enemies in a specific way for a certain amount of times. Also, playing through each chapter, there are side killing objectives that unlock XP. For one example, you could stomp 10 enemy heads. The enemy types are varied from types to looks. I haven't felt like they're cookie cutter. They did a great job making enemies feel different by looks, but also attack wise. Not only are there slow walking dead, but also those that run quickly, those that run and explode, ghost snipers, demons that raise the dead, and mini bosses. Even though there are walking dead, they can overwhelm you. You will see more than 50 undead walking towards you at one time. They might be slow, but in a pack, they are very deadly. The music has this 80s Night of the Living Dead vibe, which I love. The voice acting is okay, it's nothing special. The narrative is B-movie tiered. At some point I didn't realize I had stopped listening to the dialogue. I was having such a great time tearing apart the undead that I stopped listening to the story. If you're a fan of the Left 4 Dead games, or games of that nature, you will love your time killing so many hordes of the undead. Even in 4 hours, the killing is just as satisfying. If I were to give this a rating, I'd give it a 7.5 or an 8. I recommend this to fans of